It's often the little things that make the biggest difference. Imagine this: you get up from your armchair to grab a cup of tea. On the way to the kitchen, you notice yesterday's newspaper still sitting on the coffee table. Without thinking too hard, you pick it up and carry it with you. Once in the kitchen, you toss it in the recycling bin, put the kettle on, and spot a spoon left in the sink. You rinse it and set it aside. All in the span of a minute, you've made your home tidier without a formal cleaning session. That's the quiet magic of never leaving a room empty-handed. Many older adults with consistently clean homes share this habit. They treat moving from one space to another as an opportunity, not a chore. A pair of socks goes back to the bedroom. A mug returns to the dishwasher. A book is placed neatly on its shelf. These are small, simple motions that interrupt the buildup of clutter before it has a chance to settle. Over time, this becomes second nature. The home feels lighter not because of a big clean, but because the little things never have a chance to pile up. Eleanor's story, age 75. I used to wait until Friday to clean, and by then, it felt like the whole house had exploded. One day, I noticed my neighbor June always seemed so relaxed about her home. She told me, "I just carry one thing with me when I leave a room." That was it. I started doing it too. Now it's just a part of how I move, like brushing my teeth. There's no need to stress over everything all at once. You don't need to fix the whole room, just notice one thing. Ask yourself, is there something here I can take with me? Most of the time the answer is yes, and most of the time it only takes a few seconds. This single habit lays a foundation. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. A gentle awareness of your space and how small actions help you care for it. Clutter often doesn't arrive in one dramatic wave. It sneaks in quietly, an unopened letter here, a coat draped over a chair there, a dish left just for now. Before long, these little things become big things, and the idea of cleaning up feels heavier than it should. But here's a gentle trick used by many older adults who keep their homes looking put together without constant effort: the 2-minute rule. The idea is simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. Hang the jacket as soon as you take it off. Rinse the cup and put it in the sink. Sort through the day's mail before it turns into a week's worth of unopened envelopes. These are actions so quick, they're over almost before you notice you've done them. But their impact adds up. It's not about being busy all the time, it's about preventing small tasks from snowballing into overwhelming chores. These 2-minute efforts are little gifts to your future self. Frank's story, age 69. I used to leave the dishes until after dinner. Then I'd leave them until the next morning. Eventually, I'd spend an hour just catching up. One day, I told myself, if it takes less than 2 minutes, I'll do it now. That changed everything. Now my sink's never full, and I feel better every time I walk into the kitchen. If 2 minutes still feels like a stretch some days, just start with one. Wipe the bathroom mirror. Straighten a cushion. Put a pen back in its drawer. The point isn't to move fast, it's to move gently with awareness. The reward is a home that stays clean almost without you noticing how it happens. It's a small rhythm you fall into, and with time, it becomes part of how you live. There's something special about waking up to a space that feels calm and ready for the day. The cushions are fluffed, the kitchen is clear, and nothing is calling your name except maybe a quiet cup of tea. This kind of morning doesn't require a perfect house. It just needs a gentle habit the night before, a simple reset. Many older adults who keep their homes consistently welcoming don't end their days with big cleaning routines. Instead, they take 5 or 10 quiet minutes before bed to put things back in order. They'd fold the blanket draped over the armchair, clear the dinner table, turn off lights room by room with intention. It's not about scrubbing or deep cleaning, it's about closing the day with care. This evening ritual serves 2 purposes. It tidies up the space and it settles the mind. A tidy home at night often leads to a smoother, less hurried morning. Helen's story, age 78. I used to leave everything until morning, but waking up to yesterday's mess always made me feel behind. Now, before bed, I take a little walk through the house, put a book back, wipe the counter. It's my way of saying thank you to the day. And in the morning, I feel more at ease, more ready. A reset can look different for everyone. For some, it's making sure the dishes are done. For others, it's simply turning off the TV and folding the throw blanket neatly. What matters is the rhythm, a small act of closing the day that brings peace both inside and out. It's a habit that, once started, feels less like work and more like self-care. Not every room in your home needs to be spotless to feel good. In fact, many older adults who seem to always have tiny homes don't worry about every corner being perfect. They focus their energy where it matters most, the spaces they see and use every day. Think about your kitchen counters, your entryway, your favorite chair in the living room. These are the places that greet you first thing in the morning and again throughout the day. When these spaces feel clear and calm, the whole home feels lighter, even if there's a bit of laundry waiting down the hall. Keeping these high-traffic areas clutter-free doesn't require much. A tray by the door for keys and mail. A habit of wiping the counter after making tea. A moment to straighten the pillows after getting up from the couch. These are small touches that create a sense of order that ripples through the rest of the home. Marion's story, age 81. My hallway used to be a mess, shoes everywhere, papers piling up. I never realized how much it stressed me out. One day, my granddaughter helped me set up a little shelf and a basket. Now when I walk in, everything has a place. It makes the whole house feel neater, even if I haven't dusted in days. If you're not sure where to begin, start with what you see first when you walk through the door. That first impression isn't just for visitors, it's for you. Create a clear spot where your eyes can rest. Over time, that sense of order gives you more energy, not less. And here's a gentle reminder. It's okay if the back bedroom is a bit messy or if the closet isn't perfectly sorted. Focus on the spaces that support your daily life. They're the heart of your home. The word cleaning can carry a heavy weight. It can conjure images of buckets, rubber gloves, and long hours spent scrubbing in silence. But for many older adults who keep their homes feeling fresh and manageable, the secret isn't in deep cleaning. It's in something gentler and far more sustainable: daily maintenance. Instead of waiting for things to get dirty or disorganized before doing something, they build small acts of care into their regular routine, not as a chore list, but as part of life. You might wipe down the bathroom sink after brushing your teeth, or run a cloth across the kitchen table after lunch. Perhaps you take 5 minutes after a phone call to straighten a bookshelf or dust a side table. These actions don't demand a lot of energy, but they add up to a home that rarely needs a major overhaul. Samuel's story, age 73. I used to do big cleans once a month. They wore me out. Now I just do a little something each day. One drawer, one shelf, 5 minutes of vacuuming. My house never gets that bad anymore, and I never feel like I'm chasing the mess. Daily maintenance is about rhythm, not perfection. It's about noticing what needs a little attention and offering it in a way that suits your pace and energy. Some days, that might mean wiping the bathroom mirror. Other days, it might just mean putting away the remote and fluffing the pillows. The gift of this approach is that it keeps your home and your mind from feeling burdened. You're not falling behind. You're simply living alongside your space, gently caring for it as you go. And when you no longer carry the pressure of deep cleaning, you may find more time and energy for the things that truly matter, like connecting with loved ones, going for a walk, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of coffee. A home is more than walls and furniture. It's a shared space, a living rhythm between the people who dwell in it. And when it comes to keeping that space clean and calm, it shouldn't fall on one set of shoulders alone. Seniors who manage tidy homes without overwhelm often share one quiet truth: they don't do it all themselves. Instead, they invite others into the rhythm, not with demands or rigid rules, but with gentle expectations and clear routines. If you live with a partner, family member, or even have frequent visitors, small shared habits can make a big difference. Maybe someone always empties the dishwasher while you water the plants. Maybe grandchildren learn that after playtime, toys go back in the bin. When everyone contributes in small ways, the home becomes easier and lighter to care for. Even for those living alone, shared responsibility can take new forms. A neighbor can help take bins to the curb. A friend might join you for a quick tidy up and a cup of tea. Sometimes, simply asking for help with one task a week lifts a surprising weight. Rose's story, age 79. I used to feel like I had to do everything, even when my knees started giving me trouble. Then one day my daughter said, "Mom, let me fold the laundry while we talk." I realized it wasn't about the task, it was about being together. Now we do it side by side, and I'm not so tired anymore. Inviting others into your home's care doesn't mean giving up control. It means recognizing that the space you live in also holds your relationships, and that tending it together can deepen those connections. After all, a peaceful home is built on more than clean floors or clear countertops. It's built on moments of kindness, shared effort, and the feeling that you're not carrying it all alone. Conclusion: simple habits, lasting peace. You don't need to overhaul your home or chase perfection. Just a few daily habits, carried gently, consistently, can order and peace to your space. Take one item when you leave a room. Handle the little things when they arise. Reset at night, care for your most used corners, and embrace small, daily maintenance. And above all, remember, you don't have to do it all alone. These are not just cleaning habits. They are ways to live with ease, with grace, and with care. Your home can be a place of comfort, not just for those who visit, but for you.